Hey everyone, it's Nikki. Welcome back. I have a quick DIY for you today. Go to the Dollar Tree and buy 2 of these chair covers. I got a cute little boy and a sweet little girl. They're just so adorable. I just love their little faces. And I open them up and try and line them up the best I can. Surprisingly for Dollar Tree, their sizes are like right on point with these. And so I knew what I wanted to make. I wanted to make a giant pillow for our guest bedroom. So we're gonna put them back to back. So the little girl's facing down and little boy's facing up. And I'm gonna take these clips from the Dollar Tree and I'm gonna clip at the rim of their hat along the sides just to make sure they're not gonna shift around on me while I'm working. To adhere these together, we're going to use some Fabric-tac. You could use any fabric glue. You could sew these if you wanted to, but I wanted to do a no-sew project, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun to do something with these chair covers because they're just so cute. And, you know, not everybody decorates their home that way. And I mean, I think if I was a little kid, I would love something on my bed like this. So by using a little girl and a boy, I can definitely switch them from one side to another and enjoy both of their little faces. They're just way too cute. So just go along all the sides. I didn't want much of an overhang, so I glued as close as I could to the edge. And then for their hats, you see where they're folded here, where they'd hang over the chair, you're just going to want to separate that fabric. So cut all along the side here and just open that up. So do that on all 4 corners. Of course, if you don't like the idea of having to make small alterations, you could keep it as it is. I wanted my scarecrows to have a tall hat. So it's really up to you and what look that you want. But I think this was a good call, in my opinion, to have a nice tall hat. And you can see there's a little bit of overhang there on the side, but I'm not worried about that. You know, and at the end of the day, I spent $3 on this. I already had the polyfill. You'll see me using 2 different colors coming right up. I had the white polyfill I got from Goodwill, and then the black polyfill came from a pillow that came with my couch, and I didn't like that pillow from the moment I bought the couch, but it came with it and I took it, and I've been using the polyfill for all sorts of things. So just use what you have. And the other thing about this is, you know, when you're done with it, you can break it down and you can either use it next year, maybe, you know, take your embossing gun and make a small opening and remove that polyfill, fold your scarecrow up and store him, or maybe use him for something else, break up the parts, well, not the parts, but break up maybe his face and use it for something else, or, you know, use the felt for something else. I don't know. There's all kinds of things that you could do, but none of this has to go to waste at the end of the day. If you don't want to store this, you don't have to. And it's a real inexpensive project. So at top of his hat here, you see where there's a fold. I just kind of go by that fold and tuck the fabric under, and I'm just taking those same clips and clipping them into place before I glue. As I'm tucking, I'm stuffing. And as soon as I got it stuffed as full as I want, I make sure I have it clipped real good. And I'm going to do this in sections at a time. Add a little bit of glue, put the clip back. Add a little glue, put the clip back in, so on and so forth. And you're going to want to make sure that you give this a good 30 minutes before you remove your clips. And just go all the way around, and, you know, after it's set for 30 minutes, make sure that you don't have any gaps open. And if you do, just add a little Fabric-tac and put a clip on it and leave it. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video today. And if you're new, I would love for you to subscribe. I am trying so hard to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by September 23rd. So stick along with me along this journey and leave me a comment down below, okay? I'd love to know if you're new here. All right. I don't have small children, and I thought it would be fun just to add a couple extras. So I took one of those clip pumpkins that you can find at the Dollar Tree, and I clipped that in the upper right-hand corner and a couple pine cones, and I did the same to the other side. They're kind of back-to-back. I don't know why I didn't do them differently, but that's how I did them. I think they're super cute. I have them sitting on my guest bedroom bed. And oh, you know what you missed? I added little pink cheeks to them. I used some Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color Worn lipstick, and I made sure that she got the big pink puffy cheeks. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Until the next one, bye.